Transform your life with these psychological tricks. The power of persuasion lies in understanding how subtle shifts in language and tone can dramatically influence others' decisions. It's about mastering the art of suggesting over telling, thereby guiding someone to your desired outcome with finesse. This skill is invaluable in both personal and professional interactions, enabling you to navigate conversations with ease and achieve your objectives without overt coercion. The rule of reciprocity taps into a deep-seated human instinct to repay favors, gifts, or kindnesses. By offering something first, whether it's as simple as a compliment or a small token of appreciation, you create a psychological obligation. This feeling compels the other person to reciprocate, often leading to a positive cycle of mutual benefit and goodwill that can be leveraged in various contexts. Scarcity principle revolves around the concept that items or opportunities perceived as limited or rare are more valuable. By creating a sense of urgency or exclusivity around something, you can significantly heighten its appeal. This tactic encourages quicker decision-making and can be a powerful tool in marketing, negotiations, and personal interactions alike, making it a key strategy in the art of persuasion. The commitment and consistency principle exploits our natural desire to appear reliable and consistent to others. By securing a small initial agreement, you set the stage for compliance with larger requests. This is because individuals aim to maintain their self-image and are therefore more likely to follow through on subsequent, more significant commitments once they've taken the initial step. The social proof concept leverages the human tendency to mimic the actions of others, especially in situations of uncertainty. By demonstrating that a behavior or choice is popular or endorsed by others, you can significantly sway individuals' decisions. This principle is particularly effective in marketing and can be a subtle yet powerful tool in guiding public perception and behavior, showcasing the profound impact of collective influence. Building rapport is the cornerstone of the liking principle, emphasizing how being relatable and likable boosts your influence. When people feel connected to you, they're more inclined to trust and support your perspectives or initiatives. This principle underscores the importance of genuine interactions and shared interest in forging strong, persuasive connections. The authority principle is not just about wielding power, it's about projecting confidence and knowledge that inspires trust. When you're seen as an expert, people naturally gravitate towards your advice and decisions. This principle leverages the innate human tendency to seek guidance from perceived leaders, making it a powerful tool in persuasion. The door-in-the-face technique employs a clever psychological tactic. By starting with a large, likely-to-be-refused request, you set the stage for your real, smaller request to be received more favorably. This approach plays on the human desire to compromise and maintain social harmony, making your actual goal seem like a reasonable middle ground. Starting with a modest request can pave the way for greater compliance, as demonstrated by the foot-in-the-door technique. This method relies on people's desire to remain consistent in their actions and commitments. Agreeing to a small request increases the likelihood they'll agree to larger requests, showcasing the power of incremental persuasion. The power of storytelling transcends mere facts and figures, tapping into emotions and creating a memorable experience. Engaging narratives not only capture attention, but also foster a deeper connection, making the message more persuasive. By strategically weaving stories, you can guide listeners through a journey that aligns with your goals, making your message not just heard, but felt. The halo effect illuminates the powerful role first impressions and early achievements play in shaping people's subsequent perceptions and expectations. This cognitive bias can significantly influence how individuals are viewed, often leading to more favorable outcomes and opportunities. By understanding and leveraging the halo effect, one can strategically navigate social and professional environments, ensuring that initial interactions are positive and impactful. Contrasting two options can profoundly influence perception, making one choice appear far superior when placed side by side. This contrast principle is a vital tool in decision-making processes, helping to steer preferences and decisions by highlighting differences in a stark and compelling manner. It's an effective strategy in marketing, negotiations, and personal choices, where presenting alternatives in a contrasting light can guide outcomes in a preferred direction. The way information is framed can dramatically alter decision-making and perceptions, demonstrating the power of the framing effect. By carefully curating the presentation of data, propositions, or choices, one can influence the decision-making process, leading to different outcomes based on how options are framed. This effect underscores the importance of language and context in communication, emphasizing that how something is said is often as crucial as what is said. Initial information or values act as anchors in the decision-making process, illustrating the anchoring effect. This cognitive bias shows how first pieces of information serve as reference points, influencing subsequent judgments and perceptions. Understanding this effect allows for strategic positioning of information or pricing in negotiations and decision-making, ensuring that initial anchors work in favor of desired outcomes. The bandwagon effect highlights how the popularity or widespread acceptance of an idea, behavior, or product can compel others to follow suit. This phenomenon leverages the human tendency to conform to group behavior, making it a powerful tool in marketing, social movements, and personal persuasion. By tapping into this effect, one can influence others' decisions and behaviors by demonstrating widespread support or acceptance. The endowment effect taps into the psychological phenomenon where individuals place a higher value on objects simply because they own them. This concept is a powerful tool in negotiations, as it can be used to influence perceptions and desires. By leveraging this effect, marketers and negotiators can enhance the perceived value of their offerings, making them more appealing and harder to resist. It's a tactic that subtly shifts the balance of power by playing on personal attachment and perceived worth. Introducing a third option, often less attractive, can significantly alter decision-making processes, a strategy known as the decoy effect. This effect cleverly manipulates comparisons, making one of the original options seem more desirable than it might have appeared in isolation. By strategically placing a decoy, businesses can guide customers towards a preferred choice, effectively shaping purchase decisions. This approach is especially useful in pricing strategies and product placements, where the goal is to steer consumer preference in a controlled manner. The Zygarnik effect highlights our tendency to remember uncompleted or interrupted tasks more vividly than those we have completed. This psychological principle can be ingeniously applied to grab and hold attention, making it an invaluable tool in advertising and storytelling. By leaving a narrative or task slightly unfinished or creating a sense of suspense, marketers can keep audiences engaged and coming back for more. This technique ensures that a message or product remains at the forefront of the consumer's mind, leveraging natural human curiosity and the desire for completion.